Vermont is a state that values our outdoor places. As a community, we understand the importance of protecting the integrity of our environment in special places like local parks, forests, and swimming holes. Stormwater runoff is the #1 cause of pollution in our waterways. Gaining an understanding of what stormwater is and the individual role we can take to improve water quality is important for us as a community. Stormwater runoff is precipitation, such as rain or snow when it melts, that flows across the land and its surfaces. Eventually, stormwater finds its way into a variety of places, whether it seeps into the soil, flows through drains, reaches streams or ponds, or it may simply evaporate back into the atmosphere. In the natural environment, most precipitation is filtered and absorbed by trees or plants, or seeps into the ground. However, in a built environment, rain that falls on a surface, such as a roof, driveway, or patio, does not have an opportunity to be absorbed, and instead it runs off the surface more rapidly. In this case, the stormwater that is displaced flows into ditches or storm drains that discharge into waterways like the brooks, rivers, and eventually Lake Champlain. Stormwater can become an issue of both the quantity and the quality of the water. Just downstream from the Highgate Center Village is a forested ravine. This ravine receives the runoff from the roads and development in the village. The sheer quantity of water that is directed to this one stream has caused significant erosion and has repeatedly washed out a trail adjacent to the Missisquoi River. Examples such as this one can be found in every community. Poorly managed stormwater runoff can cause a host of problems such as flooding, pollution, stream bank erosion, and threats to human health. Runoff can carry with it pollutants such as heavy metals, organic compounds like pesticides and solvents, bacteria, and excess nutrients. Polluted stormwater can contaminate drinking water supplies, hamper recreational opportunities, as well as threaten fish and other aquatic life. Streams and lakes across the region are classified as impaired or stressed due to an excess of nutrients and sediment that are entering these waterways. This visual shows the water bodies that are impacted in our region, including Mill River, Jewett Brook, Hungerford Brook, Rock River, and Godden Brook. No matter where you live in Vermont, your property has a connection to the quality of our waterways. Each community and individual property in both Franklin and Grand Isle counties are connected to a drainage network that leads to Lake Champlain. You can trace the flow of rain as it comes off your roof, onto your driveway, out into the town highway, ditch, or street, making its way towards Lake Champlain. This connection may seem more intuitive if you live along the shoreline, but say you live in Montgomery, seemingly far from the lake. You can still trace the flow of water on its path. The runoff from a property in Montgomery Village first flows into Black Falls Brook, then it goes into the Trout River. Next, the water flows into the Missisquoi River in East Berkshire, and finally it ends its journey in Highgate as it drains into Lake Champlain. As a homeowner, you can help to minimize the problems associated with stormwater by identifying opportunities to better manage stormwater runoff on your property. Here are 3 examples of simple actions you can take at home. Direct stormwater from impervious areas to lawns or other vegetation so rain soaks into the ground. Add more native trees and plants, which help infiltrate stormwater and increase evaporation and transpiration. And follow healthy lawn care practices for the managed areas of your property. For more instruction on these practices, check out the Vermont-specific guides available on the Franklin County Stormwater website. Managing stormwater on your property not only helps protect local streams, but will help clean up downstream waterways in neighboring communities, including Lake Champlain.